Namajunas was just destroyed. UFC 287 has a massive fight added to the card and an update on the Andrew Tate situation. All this and more on today's episode. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about topics that are in the news. So if you like it, let's hit that subscribe button. Ask questions for the Q&A. Every Thursday there's going to be a Q&A. Leave comments for it and it'll be added to the video. I am very sick, as you guys could tell. I've been dying, but the dedication, the grind don't stop. I'm here every day. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Yesterday was the Fury professional grappling match, headlined by Namajunas. She was facing off against Jillian Robertson. Obviously, this is a grappling match only. There's no strikes thrown, just wrestling. And they do this every year, and there's usually a massive card. I mean, this card had obviously Chase Hooper and Clay Guida, which we're going to get into. Pat Barry returning to combat sports for the first time in 8 years. And I just want to talk about some of the highlights of the card. So first of all, I want to talk about Pat Barry. Now, Pat Barry, we all know him. He's the coach and husband or whatever of Namajunas. Now, this was his return, and I gotta say, I was pretty excited because, I mean, let's be honest, Pat Barry is quite the meme. I mean, now Pat Barry faced off against Jonathan Pellet and basically dominated Pat Barry from the whole thing, and I think a lot of people expected that, seeing that Pat Barry wasn't really training for this. Regardless, most of it consisted of Jonathan not really being able to put his hooks in, and basically was just behind Pat Barry the whole time, just controlling the position. Pat Barry did have a moment where he attempted a heel hook, and I think everyone was going crazy there, just like, oh my god, imagine he gets a submission. He did not get the submission, lost by a decision. Now we go to the Chase Hooper and Clay Guida co-main event. Chase Hooper submits Clay Guida. I think a lot of people were surprised because, you know, obviously Chase Hooper has had it rough a little bit, you know, recently. You know, he's been losing fights, so everyone appreciate that W. And obviously the main event was something that nobody expected. Namajunas was submitted by Jillian Robertson in just 65 seconds. And I think everyone can agree that Namajunas has had it rough this year, losing to Carla Esparza and having the worst fight of the year, maybe even the worst fight in recent memory. So it's going to be a rough one for Rose, and I'm just wondering, you know, how is this going to affect Rose? I think if Rose won this match, I think that she would have maybe gone up in weight. I predicted maybe this is a sort of test if she can go to 125, seeing that there's kind of a rumor that she is going to go up to 125. So who knows? I think 115 is a good weight class for her, but we'll see what happens. All in all, though, it was a great event. I watched it from the beginning to the end, so I really enjoyed what they were doing. Alright, next up, we're talking about UFC 287, targeted for April 8th. Now, this is what the UFC has in mind, but this isn't 100% confirmed, so the date might change. Now, this card adds a massive fight, which is Adrian Yanez coming back after his spectacular performance last time out. He's going to be fighting Rob Font, a top guy in the bantamweight division. This is obviously a massive jump. He's just coming off a win from someone who wasn't even in the UFC and is now facing off against one of the top guys who just beat Cody Garbrandt about 2 years ago and last lost to Marlon Vera. And I think this is a fight that the UFC is trying to get Adrian Yanez to win, get him at the top. And I think people are going to overlook Rob Font in this one because this is such a massive leap in competition. But let me know what you guys think. Adrian Yanez, do you think this is too far for him? Are you excited for this fight? I'm excited for this fight. No location yet for UFC 287, but it might be on April 8th. Alright, the final story of the day. Obviously, yesterday I made a video about the Andrew Tate situation, him getting arrested. There's a lot of new up. Now it has come out that Andrew Tate is going to stay 60 days detention under the police. There's a lot of question marks what he was arrested for. Some people now saying it's money laundering, and some people saying that it was because of the sex trafficking. Either way, I just wanted to make this video addressing because I saw some of the comments saying basically that I was wrong because he got out of jail. He got out of jail in the morning, but now is in a 60-day detention. And look, this is a situation that is so fluid that tomorrow there might be new information. I'm filming this about at 1 a.m. and new things could change between that. Right now, this is the information we got, and I don't mean to make any Andrew Tate videos for views. This wasn't a thing that I rushed out just because, oh, I needed to get views, I needed to touch on the subject without doing proper research. Truth is two things, like I said. The situation is so fluid that it could change at any moment. And secondly, I don't do any videos because of views. I don't do videos because I think they'll do. I do videos about things that I think are interesting and fun, and I will never stop doing that. So if I think a topic is interesting, I hope you guys enjoy me talking about it. If you have a different opinion on it, then comment below. And a lot of people did have different opinions than I did, and I'm glad because it's super interesting to have that community and have that talk. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one.